The appearance, the Venezuelan international. Pass to Donny, was intercepted by Maswanganyi, and now here come the Buccaneers. Good running here from Mofokeng. Out comes Kune. Did he handle that inside or outside the area? Referees allowed play to continue. Ed Milson will play this back to Kune. We mentioned earlier, 28th derby for him today. He's behind Happy Jene, who's 29, Bernard Parker, 29, and most derby appearances, Shaba. Sipiwe Shabalala, 31.
Starting to gain a bit of confidence now. Our Kaizer Chiefs just knock it around. Get some movement early on. First opening 15 minutes, they had the edge in terms of dominance. Since the goal, and the Pirates in the driving seat.
Kept it in play, did Clockware, but he's just set it up for Orlando Pirates. Maswanganyi with Mahopa in for Mofokeng. Msimango backed off him. Ball inside again. This time with Lorch. Trying a little trickery there to work his way through the packed defence. Hotto. Back in again as Pirates on the edge of the area, really pushing it around nicely. Mofokeng goes for goal, and Kune puts that over the top.
He's not happy. Brilliant interplay here from Orlando Pirates. A lot of calm there. Mofokeng choosing to try and bend it in the top corner. Itu to the rescue. A rather straight effort to Kune.
It really was a nice passage of passing from Orlando Pirates to set up that opportunity. Now, more intervention from the referee, just to delay it a little bit. We are 10 minutes away from half-time, but I do fancy there'll be quite a bit of time added on, given the injuries that we've had. Back post is packed. Kune gets a touch. Back into the danger zone from Koki. Mofokeng was looking for the quick ball from the ball boy, but that didn't come. This Pirates ball, though, this was Kune just getting a hand to it, but Koki looking for a bit more of an angle.
Great touch here from Kune. A number of bodies around him, very uncomfortable at Koki with the rebound.
Kune finds Ed Milson. The Clocker with that left foot of his. Up to Ngobo, another left footer. Nicely done by Tim, but now Tatwa takes it away. Spread out wide, Konika. Been prepared to push forward in the early stages.
He's going to have to manage his enthusiasm because he hasn't been playing back-to-back and spare intensity. There's Konika.
A mistake by Ed Milson, just feeling the pressure. You can see the encouragement on the bench there from Klanti and from Frosler, who certainly will have felt that they could have played in this game, might have deserved a place in the starting lineup. Always a tough call for the coaches to keep everybody happy.
Milton, educated left footer and forward. Last season played a lot at centre back for Kaizer Chiefs as well.
Most of his football, to be fair, since he had that bad ACL injury, has been at centre back rather than left back. You feel that the injury and as Father Time catches up with him, have taken away a bit of the extraordinary pace and ability to push forward, which he enjoyed, particularly during his time with Cape Town City. He was marauding all the time up and down that left-hand side. We don't see as much of that from him these days. Lorch, always a crowd pleaser. Tim. Now Hotto has got the pace. Quinika, the street smarts, and throw-in it'll be. Quinika's another one, probably just as adept, maybe even better in a centre-back role.
You mentioned earlier his exploits at Stellenbosch with an excellent season at centre-back.
He was actually the player of the season for the club, and then he left for Kaizer Chiefs. Now the shot, Mofokeng again going for goal, but well over the top.
Yeah, he's brought on something to this game since being introduced, Mofokeng. Very lively, good at the feet. Second attempt. This one, unfortunately, not on target.
All the time, by the way, the crowd is growing. It's become one of the characteristics of the derby that it starts with maybe 3/4 full, and by the time we get to half-time, most of the seats are taken. And as we mentioned earlier, officially it is sold out. Every ticket has gone, 87,000 odd of them. Tidy little payday for Chiefs. It's their home game. Excellent organisation, I might add, around this match for today's encounter. Back past the Kude, that's why it's off the chest. Forward in search of the big target man, Chivabairo. Away by Koki. Tetwa. Now Edmilson. Down the line for Dolly. Castillo. Noble. Too many men in black around him, and away they come. Launch to Hotto. This is the pace that he provides down that left-hand side. Now, what are the options for Hotto? Maswanganyi. Always teasing. Hotto again. Wrong side of... facing the wrong side was Hotto. Maswanganyi is so dangerous when he gets that ball. Just making those box entries so difficult for the defenders to deal with.
Yeah, he's so unpredictable there, Maswanganyi. You're not sure if he's going to give it the first time cross, or is he going to pull it back. Very instrumental to the way Orlando Pirates play, Maswanganyi. Hit the floor running since joining the side.
Dolly. Maybe need a little bit more pace now in their attack, Kaizer Chiefs. They're looking for parity before half-time.
Yeah, you're right, Mark, because if you look at that front trio, it doesn't spell speed. A lot of creativity in terms of Noble, in terms of Keegan Dolly, even Chivavaro, but the speed, we know that used to come from Ashley Dupree. To be a bit more dominant in possession, play further up the field, and then that creativity and passing range can come into effect.
That's a foul by Castillo on Wanade. was a bit of a hospital pass back to Castillo from Edmilson, who just doesn't seem to be finding his range in today's game.
Yeah, a little bit off the beat is Edmilson this afternoon.
Pirates needing no second invitation, just to nick the ball when Kaizer Chiefs provided a little bit of a sloppy pass. So free kick here, which Shandu will take.
You see Kevin Johnson's jackets come off.
Not the birthday that he was hoping for so far.
So far, yeah.
Mahopa. Laid back to him by Lorch. Free kick, Orlando Pirates. Another chance to get set-piece ball into that penalty area to get the big men forward. Koki and Nda in particular. And then, of course, there's Mahopa.
So heavy touch here from Masangani. Try to improvise, and Castillo coming through on him.
With a knee in the thigh area, which will leave a bit of bruising potentially. We can tell you already 4 minutes of stoppage time to be added on at the end of the first half. Otto Maswanganyi. Ball to the back post, too close to Kune, who will now look to get Chivavaro forward. Onside, of course, because he started in his own half when Kune delivered that ball. What a good opportunity. Goes a-begging, though, the pass out of the reach of Ignoble. And Lorch will just look to see our time here. A little bit sloppy and gets caught. Gives away the free kick.
Trying to outwit the experience. Tamikosi not having it. You see most of that battles in the middle of the park there.
So Chiefs have the set piece. Ignoble with the left foot, and there's going to be a yellow card here as tempers begin to boil over. Well, they're all in there. Kune comes storming down. I don't think he's run that fast for a long time. Referee saw the original perpetrator, and let's see who he's calling.
I think it was Masangani. Let's see what he decides.
Diklokwe and Koki, and now Chivavaro. Remember, Chivavaro has been booked already.
Yes.
A yellow card for Koki and for Diklokwe.
Not sure who's your money on that in that boxing match.
They are two big guys. I wouldn't mess with either of them, to be honest. Just got a little bit heated in there with all the pushing and shoving. Referee sorted it out, and Ignoble can get on with it. High chip in there, header away by Koki, so he wins the moral battle, I suppose. Here's Masangani. Edmilson back, Mofokeng is there. So is Quinica to help clean up. Mtetwa. Now Dolly. The bit of space on the right-hand side, but they're a little slow in getting it out there. Castillo now with Yusuf Mart. Last touch launch, it'll be a throw-in. Still time before we go for the break. Well, the spin on that ball was extraordinary.
That's a clever touch here from Castillo, just aware what's happening in and around him.
It's a little shove in the back as well from Miguel Tim. Now let's have a quick look at that yellow card incident. So there's the shove from Koki, there's the shove back from De Klokwe. Oh, and they're like two bulls in a kraal there. That's dangerous. Oftentimes those little headbutts mean an early shower.
And often it's the retaliator, which in that case was De Klokwe.
Quinica this time, looking for Chivavaro. It was a little touch from Dion Hotto inside the centre circle. We've had 3.5 minutes of stoppage time. We've got another 30 seconds roughly, and it'll be a goal kick for Orlando Pirates. Pirates were the winners of the last derby. So referee Pierluigi Collina, who refereed the World Cup final, Italian, he's now in charge of FIFA's referees. Chance for Mr. Gaza to make a bit of a name for himself today and see if he can impress.
Yeah, he'll be having a close eye on the referees today.
Half-time whistle. There's the man who's got the goal, Evidence Makgopa, with the opener on 20 minutes. Lots of work for Kevin Johnson, one would fancy. Itumeleng Kune's 10th game of the season. He hasn't kept a clean sheet yet. And there's a little bit of a post-mortem at the end of the first half going on there. So Orlando Pirates are in charge of this Soweto derby. They lead by 1-0. We go for half-time.
Galaxy A series, awesome battery for unstoppable entertainment.
In the arena of life, key moments define us. There is no room for discomfort. Being prepared makes all the difference.
What about weightless?
Trust me. Gillette Pro Glide with 5 blades delivers incredible closeness and comfort. Show the world what you're made of.
First question.
Gillette, the best a man can get.
The Kumetes worked hard for the things they have. Tandy loves her new high-spec baby that's covered by an expert insurer. While household insurance covers Vuyo's favorite armchair and LED TV. And Amahle's beloved Bluetooth speaker so she can dance to her favorite tunes. If you love it, let Santam protect what matters most to you. Visit santam.co.za to get a quote.
He's wise. She's wise. They're wise. This car is wise. This owl, so wise. This house, wise. Choose iWise, the wise insurance choice. Mandla is wise because he has affordable car insurance and saves over 3,000 Rand a year. Gahi is wise. She gets a 22% discount on her home insurance because she chose to bundle and save. Now that's wise. Join the wise. Call 0860 110 858.
Medical aid. It's normally like this. You'll need to fill in this, and of course, this.
My back.
I'm afraid that'll have to come out of your savings.
At Bonita's, we've got your back. We make our plans simple, so they're easy to understand. We also offer a benefit booster and a range of other benefits that don't come off your savings, so you get more value. When you need us, Bonita's. Join now.
Choose Shell Helix because a reliable engine means a reliable vehicle and a safe journey. Shell Helix Motor Oil, designed for ultimate engine performance.
Who wants McDonald's?
No.
Well, welcome back to Auckland Park. The F&D Stadium is buzzing. It's 1-0 to the away side, Orlando Pirates. There's 45 more minutes of action. Jimmy Dow, Amanda Dlamini, as well as Teko Modise are in studio. And we get into what took place in that first 45 minutes. Here it is. Passion, Jimmy. Aggression. It's what we saw, and maybe a little bit naughty as well.
Yeah, and this is where the referee is supposed to take control of the
Yellow
game.
card for Makopa.
Yellow card, just to set the tone. But you could see that the contest itself was going to be so contested.
Big blow there for Munyani. You'd mentioned how important he was, Jimmy, for you in the setup. He's out. Erasmus here, he takes big contact from Keegan Dolly. He goes off the field, Deco. This is that game. This is that passionate Soweto derby.
It is very passionate, and you can see the aggression as well. But I think it boils down to the stress, or maybe because of Kaizer Chiefs are not playing the way they want to play. I think there's a lot of frustration on the Kaizer Chiefs side, and I think maybe that results into them trying to win the balls at all costs. Can see also here Ahmad being a little bit naughty as well.
Amanda, the disruption though coming to Orlando Pirates' side with that early passion. Erasmus going off 18 minutes into the game, Munyani off 8 minutes into the game. Lots of work to be done there with Jose Rivero having to remix things.
Yeah, and we spoke about, the subs, we spoke about the bench and the impact, and they didn't even have to wait for halftime to make those subs. And you look at Mofokeng, he's in, he's making those changes, making the impact. Shandu's also in, Shandu getting the assist as well, and just being involved in the action. So we spoke about the importance of the bench as well.
And that depth on that bench, you guys did mention it. It was really needed for Orlando Pirates, and they've gone to that depth, and it's even led to the goal that has separated the two teams after 45 minutes of action. As we look here, what a ball from Miguel Tim. Deco, that's got navigation on it.
I mean, it's a pass that every midfielder would like to have, especially when you have runners like Shandu getting into the right position. You can see Tim just opening his body, knew exactly what he wanted to do, and also it helps that Shandu is on the bike. And also becomes a problem because Udove can't see where Shandu is. And also you look at also the problem now of playing wingers that are narrow. It goes to Hoto. Hoto is free. When the team is trying to move to that direction, the ball comes back. You're creating a space on this side. And I think that's a beautiful run for Shandu to be able to assist.
Makopa's finding his goal-scoring boots. He's got a couple now in the last couple of encounters. And he is a happy and relieved man. He scored in a Soweto derby as well. For Pirates, the chances have been coming. And basically, Jimmy, it's been because of this statistic. Chiefs have had 4 touches in the opposition box. Pirates have had 15 touches in the Kaizer Chiefs box.
Yeah, I think that was bound to happen considering Pirates' strength in being very offensive-minded and Chiefs playing on the back foot for the better part of the game. You can even see now on the ball rotation how Chiefs are reacting to whatever Pirates is doing because they are also panicking in terms of the spaces in between. Look at how Pirates are able to pierce through that. Yes, the team looks organized, but the distances are not properly coordinated.
And this is the youngster, Mofokeng, taking a go as well and saying, Itu, you might be a lot more experienced, but I'll have a go.
Yeah, no, he has to take his chances. He was brought in for that, to make an immediate impact. 2 subs that have already been used for Orlando Pirates, and hopefully they'll make more as the game progresses.
Deco, what can Chiefs bring in?
You need a Sahili there with his speed. You need also possibly a Frosler, a Matlo in that midfield. Because I think having those 3 in the midfield with Castillo, Mtetwa, and Mat is not working out.
Right, so now let's get back to the FNB Stadium, because there are some big officials who want to be interviewed, who will give you a sense of what they're feeling at the Soweto derby. Loazi, take it away. Oh, all right, so we've got Gianni Infantino walking along pitch side there, the president of FIFA. That, alongside the president of CAF and Dr. Patrice Motsepe, dignitaries everywhere. We're going to a quick break. We'll be back with the action as Chiefs lead Pirates by 1-0.
Galaxy A series, awesome battery for unstoppable entertainment.
In the arena of life, key moments define us. There is no room for discomfort. Being prepared makes all the difference.
What about weakness?
Trust me. Gillette Pro Glide with 5 blades delivers incredible closeness and comfort. Show the world what you're made of.
First question.
Gillette, the best a man can get.
The Kumetes worked hard for the things they have. Tandy loves her new high-spec baby that's covered by an expert insurer. While household insurance covers Vuyo's favorite armchair and LED TV. And Amatle's beloved Bluetooth speaker so she can dance to her favorite tunes. If you love it, let Santam protect what matters most to you. Visit santam.co.za to get a quote.
Big hits and big wins are coming your way this Cricket World Cup. Bet 50 Rand or more on any game at World Sports Betting and you could win your share of over 3 million Rand with our instant scratch and win promotion. Watch all 48 games live on WSB TV and bet on hundreds of markets, including match winner, batsman runs, next wicket, and so much more. Don't miss a single ball. World Sports Betting. Cricket at its best.
Right now, you can get the cheapest Forex rate around, right here, on Shift. Pay less for your dollars, pounds and euros here, and get to shop more here, and do more here, and enjoy more ooh la la here. Shift also lets you trade and transfer currencies, and buy shares in the world's best companies. It all happens right here, on Shift. You won't find a cheaper Forex rate anywhere else, no matter where you bank. Download the Shift app today. Right now, you can get the cheapest Forex rate around, right here, on Shift. Pay less for your dollars, pounds and euros here, and get to shop more here, and do more here, and enjoy more ooh la la here. Shift also lets you trade and transfer currencies, and buy shares in the world's best companies. It all happens right here, on Shift. You won't find a cheaper Forex rate anywhere else, no matter where you bank. Download the Shift app today.
If you like nice things at a nice price, you'll love Nazo Meals. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This is what the essence of football is about. I would really like to thank everyone who is involved. I mean, Jessica is doing fantastic. in South Africa and in the whole of the continent. We feel all Africans. Thank you.
We certainly do. Thank you so much for the time. I have to have a word with Dr. Patrice, if that's okay, Jessica, because Dr. Patrice, I'm sorry to intrude like that, but we have to talk about what has been happening over the last couple of weeks on the African continent. That is the African Football League, the quality of football that we've seen, the quality of production that we've seen. As a president, what have you made of the inaugural edition?
Well, you know, we are very proud of the African Football League, and we are very confident that it will contribute to the upliftment of African football, make it globally competitive. Our aim is indeed that an African nation must be champions of the world. And I'm proud of what I see today. Jessica, Kaizer Chiefs, beautiful work. And the Soweto derby. This is what South African and African football is all about. And we will build on the good work that Kaizer Motaung, Dr. Kaizer Motaung, Dr. Koza, and various others before us, including those that are going to come after us, where the future for African football looks very great.
It certainly does. Thank you ever so much to Dr. Patrice Motsepe.
Keep up the good work, eh?
We do what we can. We do what we can. We've got the Minister of Sport to this side as well, but they do have to go because second half is about to start. Such a pleasure to hear from Dr. Patrice Motsepe, CAF President, as well as Gianni Infantino, President of World Football Governing Body, that is FIFA. The message from them is that African game is growing, and we certainly are here for it.
Welcome back, everyone. Soccer City is almost full here. Some 87,000 tickets sold, and we're ready for the second half of derby number 179. It's the Buccaneers who lead by a goal to nil. Evidence Makgopa on 20 minutes. Didn't get the thoughts of Stanton Frederick on the first half, so let's do a double question. Stanton, what did you make of the first half, and what do you think is going to happen in the second?
Yeah, Mark, slow start from Orlando Pirates. I've seen them after the substitute just take control of this game. If you look at it holistically, just that one opportunity for Kaizer Chiefs, one attempt in the entire half. They're going to have to do something different going forward. And for Orlando Pirates, certainly in the driving seat.
Well, we look to see if there are any changes here in the at the start of the second half, and Pule Modi, I think, about to come on for Orlando Pirates. Modi on for Keegan Dolly, we hear. So what do you make of that change?
They needed to introduce a bit of speed up front. I think Modi needs to get on the ball, to be fair to Dolly, Chivavado and Ngobo playing the front three. Not enough supply, not enough opportunities. And what can Modi conjure up here as they try to get an equalizer in the Soweto derby?
So that is about to happen. Pule Modi came on as a sub as well in the game against Cape Town Spurs on Wednesday. Did liven it up a little bit. He's a man who can certainly inject some pace. Mofa King's introduction was not a masterstroke from the coach. It was enforced by injury in the first half for Orlando Pirates, but that certainly handed some zip to the Buccaneers. Maybe Modi can do the same for Kaizer Chiefs here at the start of the second half. Now there's just a little hold up here in terms of getting him onto the field. Needs a bit of tape on a ring potentially. Chiefs might start the second half down to 10. We'll wait for Modi to come on. I think the referee is being rather patient at the moment. Six of those 8 derbies won by Kaizer Chiefs. The last one, of course, was the Nedbank Cup semi-final game. And there, Orlando Pirates were victors, went on to take the trophy as well. So, like for like, really, with Modi on for Keegan Dolly. First change in the Chiefs lineup. We've had those 2 changes for Orlando Pirates, injury enforced early on in the game, with Monyane and Erasmus both leaving inside the opening 20 minutes. Now Quinica forward, Chivabairo, 17 goals last season, just 1 so far for Kaizer Chiefs. And Tetwa, who was signed on the final day of the transfer window. Chivavaro again.
On the minute the ball is played up to Chivavaro, there's very little support coming from the Kaizer Chiefs midfield, so the likes of Tetwa, Mart, they need to get a bit closer, or even in Wobo, to the top man.
Edmilson, first touch from Modi is a heavy one. One back by Shandu. Buthelezi who bangs it forward. The strong header from Edmilson. Referee says play on, despite the fact that Monare was knocked over, and then blows the whistle. There's always the fear of a potential head injury, so Edmilson looks to be a little worried about Monare too. Yeah, there was contact there on the side of the head for Monare. Initially, he allowed play to continue.
Pondering.
Oftentimes looks to be a bit more of a history professor than soccer coach, Jose Rivera.
Very calm, doesn't show a lot of emotion, Jose Rivera.
Yeah, not happy with that challenge, and understandably so too. And Ndlondo. So Monare and Temrenkosi Lorch. Watch here, the referee is now talking to Lorch about his socks, and he's got a little pair of white socks over the black ones, and there is an objection to that, so he's got to come off and change those.
So
didn't play the first half in those socks.
Yeah, so what happens is, Mark, the original socks, you cut off the bottom because the soccer football, the socks tend to be thick, and it provides blisters, so you use the tennis socks underneath that, you cut it off, and you just cover it with the top of it, and this seems to be creeping up the feet. And
same for Monare there, it looks like.
And if you have the same kind of strapping of the socks, it then assists.
Well, Lorch is sent off, and he's decided he's going to bring himself back on again. Bit of tape over those white socks. Now we're underway, and Kaizer Chiefs turn possession over immediately. It was a sloppy start to the game, and second half they would have hoped for a little more composure, some brighter football. Still plenty of time though to get themselves back into this derby. Remember, Chiefs 8 seasons without a trophy now, pretty much second fiddle to Orlando Pirates, who've won trophies, who've got to compete in the final of the African Confederation Cup twice. Chiefs, of course, were in the Champions League final once. And they're a bit more brasso needed at Pirates HQ than at Chiefs these days. So they want some sort of joy that a derby can provide.
And they would have felt they threw away an opportunity in the Carling knockout, did Orlando Pirates, as the so-called bigger teams out of the competition.
Yep.
They would have fancied themselves, but couldn't go past Richards Bay. Credit to Richards Bay.
Which reminds me that tomorrow Richards Bay are against Cape Town Spurs, the battle of the bottom. Two sides in the basement. We'll be going head-to-head, the proverbial six-pointer, as we like to point out. There's also a derby in Durban with Amazulu and Golden Arrows. Here's Mofokeng looking for Lorch. Good challenge from Simango. Castillo, a little isolated. Tim wins possession back. Castillo looks to be in a bit of trouble, as he maybe hurt himself. Chivavaro, Edmilson, now Mordi. This is the man they brought on to just inject a bit of life into their attack. Kept in play by Maswanganyi.
Excellent work there from Maswanganyi, chipping in defensively.
Monyane there with bandages around the knee, taken off after 7 minutes of this game. Left the field in tears, understandably so. Distraught with the fact that his derby was over.
We hope that that's not too serious, because we do know that Marco out with a knee injury.
Well, there is a break now, of course, the international window. And Tekla steals it away there. That's what he's been brought on to do. He has Mordi now. Kaizer Chiefs on the attack. Mordi, tight angle. And Buthelezi and Chivavaro absolutely furious with his teammates, saying, why didn't you square it to me?
Well, that's what Tetra does. Break down play and give it to the nearest player. Mordi done well to drop the shoulder there and get ahead of the defender there, but unfortunately the final ball just not the right decision there.
Chivavaro furious.
Furious indeed.
I think I would be too, chasing in as the target man, waiting for the service from out wide. Being in the right position too.
The strikers time they run.
And then especially with the man providing the cross, puts it off target when he goes for the shot from the tight angle. Tetra a lot sharper here in the second half, getting the challenges in and beginning to boss things in the midfield. Freshly back from suspension, so had a good rest this week. Novo. That's an excellent tackle by Mofokeng. Launch off. That's the second time now he's had an opportunity to put Mahopa in with a measured pass, and hits it with perhaps a little too much pace. Mordi turns possession over. Mofokeng. Launch. Out wide, the running of Hotto. This is his 9th successive derby, Dion Hotto. He's a sub in the last one.
This is the initial challenge there from Maswanganyi. A bit of a WWE tackle there.
Live when you're all the champions, of course. Chiefs finding some traction down their left-hand side of late. Konika. That's going to be too close to Buthelezi. And Chivavaro looks at him and says, what is that? He's getting frustrated, the big striker.
A tameless cross there from Konika. As the Chiefs change of direction just to slow it, allows the Orlando Pirates to reorganize that defense.
Temenkosi launch. Makopa trying to dribble his way past Msimango. That's a timely tackle from Msimango. There were some doubts about whether he would start or Jabulo Ngobo. He's proven his coach confidence there.
Mark for me for Kaizer Chiefs when that ball is played up to Chivavaro, just not enough support.
Now launch. Mofokeng. Goal kick. Rolled off the foot of Mofokeng off that touch from Tetra.
And Tetra found his mojo here in the second half, breaking down play.
It's amazing how Mofokeng has stepped onto the stage, almost like to the manner born. No nerves, like he belongs in this arena. Pass from Ngobo, looking for Edmilson, cut out, Tim. Now Mofokeng up against the Clockway. Chiefs have possession. Edmilson, Mordi, Edmilson again. Mordi to Chivavaro. The pass back. We'll see Ndar battle away, and I think that it was over the line, so it'll be Orlando Pirates with a chance to clear the lines.
Chivavaro just asking a little bit too much here from Mordi, and Ndar on hand as he normally does to clean things up. Spotting Pimpy.
That's Curtly Arons as well next to him. Two world champions in the house. Edmilson. Not the best of balls out from Kune. It's usually top distributor of the ball. Made it a bit of an art form when it wasn't fashionable. Quinica. Novo. Slows it down in Novo for all of his talent. Kaizer Chiefs could do with a bit more pace in the attack. Castillo, Quinica, Novo, up to Mordi. To Lorch. Good tackle from Castillo. Tim goes down, referee says play on. Yes, Novo now. Edmilson switches play, looking for the Venezuelan. It got a little touch there from Hotto.
Very important one there, Mark. Castillo was in on goal. Excellent defending from Dion Hotto.
Christian Siley will be coming on shortly for Kaizer Chiefs. He scored against Cape Town Spurs on Wednesday night. He'll be taking the place of Chivavaro here. They really do need more pace in attack. There's Mart. Edmilson cut out by Maswanganyi. The counter-attack. Here come Orlando Pirates. Makopa out wide here to Lorch. Takes on him Tetra, beats him. Tight angle for Lorch, squares it back. Might have been a chance to pull the trigger there for Temikosi Lorch.
And it's not always having to go in. You could have had the shot and the deflection there of Kune.
Shandu's pass. A stray one, and now Mahopa with a foul on Edmilson. Remember, he got booked in the first minute of today's game. Pirates winning possession here of Edmilson, and this is how they pushed forward.
Maswanganyi once again doing the defensive work there. Brilliant shimmy there from Lodge to create space. Could have gone for the shot, decided to pull it back as they lost the opportunity.
So Christian Siley on for Ranga Chivavaro. And Shabalala is on as well.
As you said, Mark, much needed speed in the attack. Saile will definitely bring that. He'll be operating from a central position. Madudu Shabalala operating on the flank.
Shabalala, by the way, replaces Ngobo. Well, the overall win count in these derbies over the last 50-plus years still skewed heavily in favour of Kaizer Chiefs. 74 wins to 45 for Orlando Pirates. 50-odd draws as well. A couple of abandoned matches. The last one, of course, was the Ellis Park disaster, which is now around about 22 years ago.
And Saile coming to save the day. 2 goals so far in the DSTV Prem for Saile.
Well, he scored a cracker on the right-hand side of the attack to make sure of the points on Wednesday night, ending a 3-match losing run for Kaizer Chiefs. They beat Cape Town Spurs. So, set-piece opportunity. Curler towards the back post. Little touch in there from Buthelezi, who looks to be injured and stays down. He banged in the chest as he was making that save. Right in the sternum, he seems to be indicating.
His eyes firmly fixed there as he clashed into, I think, the clock where it was.
Well, he might have been falling into the clockware.
Yes, it looks like the side of his head into the side of the clockware.
Buthelesi's 5th game in the league and 1 in the cup since coming in for the injured China. Well, they'll be pleased with the lead, but a little concerned with the situation with the goalkeeper. Richard Ofori standing by to come on, and the thumbs up means he can go and sit down again.
Once again, what a pass there. Tim linking up with Shandu and Mahopa providing a tap in at the far post.
There was minute 20 when Orlando Pirates caught Kaizer Chiefs sleeping. That's the story for Mahopa in today's game. Last season didn't start a single match for Orlando Pirates. All his appearances were as a substitute. A little bit of a forgotten figure after being signed from Baroka. Buthelesi's okay. We can continue. Well, that is the crowd attending. That's the number of tickets sold, but you can still see a lot of seats on that top tier unfilled. So not sure every one of the ticket holders has managed to make it here. It's often the case. It's tough venue to get to. There's so many people, always difficult to get in and difficult to get out. But a lot of fun while you're here.
That's for sure.
Now Christian Saile with his strength, looking to take on these Pirate defenders who get the throw in.
You feel that's what they need, an injection of strength and pace. And that's the man Saile has been given a task. You hear the murmuring from the crowd, not happy every time the ball is forced back from the Amakosi.
Well, the fans were calling for a change. Castillo hits the upright. Now Quinica, Mart, shot was blocked by Tim. Almost out of nowhere there, Edson Castillo. We've seen him with headed goals already this season. He's got 5 for Kaizer Chiefs since joining them. That was so close to number 6. Inches away from an equaliser. Orlando Pirates fans can breathe a sigh of relief.
And that's his trademark run, isn't it? Undetected to the far post there, Castillo.
Sali gets us in. Clearance from Corky. Now a little bit more in the attack for Kaizer Chiefs. Is Tim suffering with a little bit of cramp, and is Buthelezi still feeling a little poorly after that fall, that knock with the Klokwe. Right, let's have a look at this. Edmilson, Castillo, what a strong header that was. In between the 2 defenders.
Excellent ball initially from Edmilson. Somehow found pace in between the 2 defenders there, Castillo.
Miguel Tim looks as if he's going to be stretching off, and he's battling it, would seem. He really is cramping. He has had a lack of game time, and the medical staff's telling the attendants to go a little slower. Pirates fans happy with the situation at the moment. Now Buthelezi, the goalkeeper, stays down. The referee says get up and play on. I like that. Goalkeepers do tend to look to waste time. And you see they don't want to take the throw in. Now the referee will try and sort this out. Msimango doesn't need to be there. There'll be a yellow card coming out for one of those Pirates players. You just wait for me, says Mr. Kaizer. Yellow hasn't been issued yet, but I think it might go for Shandu. This does break the rhythm that Kaizer Chiefs were trying to get going.
100%. Remember, goalkeeper doesn't need to go off the field, hence he's the go-to man when you do need a bit of interruption. It was the last attempt there from Castillo, doing excellent to propel a bit of power there. Great touch there from Buthelezi.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit, not that it was an effective save, it did look to be going away from him. Yes, perhaps genuinely is hurt. Richard Ofori is the backup man. While we wait, we can tell you Orlando Pirates have got 3 players standing by to come on. Vincent Pule amongst them, Sibisi the defender, and Ndlondlo the midfielder. All departments being reinforced here. Is this the bomb squad from Orlando Pirates?
Will come in for that man, Miguel Tim. Not sure who Sabisi will replace in that defence.
Now here comes the yellow. Who was the man, the offender? I think it's going to be Shandu. Yellow card. Made and Glondlo on for Tim. Sabisi coming on. Torquay's going off. And Pule will be the last man to come off. And I think Makopa is the player who's gone off, the goal scorer.
Pule instrumental in the winner. And the Pirates got against Kukune. Played a 1-2 with another substitute that came off the bench, Mofokeng rather, and then let's see Monyani get the goal.
There are 5 changes made by the Buccaneers. They can make no more. Chiefs must still have 1 or 2 in hand. Handball by Shabalala. He just slipped there. This is not a Derby Classic, Stanton, but it is tense.
100%. Shabalala just not able to get going since his introduction.
Yusuf Marks, 2 goals in derbies for him, 1 sensational one, and then he goes down with Monyani involved there. Kunika. And Glondlo brought down from behind by Castillo. Free kick, Orlando Pirates. Glondlo into the middle. Also a player can put some nice energy into the team. That should be Pirates' ball. Scrappy last 10 minutes. Let's hope we can get some tempo and rhythm going now for these closing stages. Just under 20 minutes remain. Away from Nda. Little touch in from Shabalala. Good strong challenge from Castillo. That's going to be too close to Buthelezi. Well, he's already looking to wind down the clock.
A little bit too early for that.
Otto. Mofokeng. There's Monare. Launch ahead. Pule to his left. Into the path of Vincent Pule. Maybe forced a little left. He has the cross inside. Chance for launch. Cleared away. The Clockway with the decisive touch in there. Maswanganye with that left foot. And Glondlo. Shandu. Here's Hotto. Pule. Hotto wants it back. They'll get the corner. Kukunika this time, the defender.
A good movement there from Vincent Pule. Excellent vision from Fouquet. Managed to stay onside. Very timely tackle there. A pass rather from Munare. Important interception from Edmilson.
Maswanganye to take the set piece. Pirates' 3rd corner of the game. Kune gets a touch to it. And to the rescue was Shabalala off the head of Mark. So Orlando Pirates can keep pushing forward.
was a ball played onto the penalty spot there. Important take from Itumeleng Kuna.
There's Lorch. Shandu the running down the right. Sidey giving chase here. He's quick. Buthelezi clears. Kunika up in the air. It's been a hard day's work and an honest day's labour as well for Monade. Always is. Tough tackling midfield man. There's Castillo. Pirates players looking a little bit fresher, I think, than Kaizer Chiefs, which is surprising. This is 7 games in 21 days. 1 every 3 days for Orlando Pirates. They've played, today's their 20th match of the season. Chiefs has played 4 games less. Obviously not involved in African club competition as Pirates were. And its Chiefs will look a little more weary. Tetwa, Ed Milson. There's Mart off the chest with Mordi. Mart now back into the middle. It took the deflection, and Buthelezi has possession.
And who was there lurking at the far post? Eman Castillo. An effort there from Mart.
Everyone now will be watching the clock as this Derby 179 comes to a close. Pulimoni on that left-hand side, still very much a player who could turn this game back in Kaizer Chiefs' favour. Time now very much against them.
They're going to need something special here. Castillo showing glimpses of what he can do.
Here is Shabalala dragging it back to Christian Saili. Mark might have got in his way there. Zwane slipping but persisting. Nicely moved out of danger. Launch at the centre of all of that. This is Mofokeng up against Frosler, gets ahead of the challenge of Zwane. Launch just slowing it down. Ndlondlo and Maswanganyi. Now Pirates surging forward. Ndlondlo. They're looking for Pule. Not cleared by Edmilson. And Kune goes bashing into Maswanganyi, who gets a yellow card.
I knew what he was doing. Kune looking to immediately distribute that ball, and Maswanganyi just impeding him. Not happy.
Kune straight down the middle when Mordi waits. Strong challenge from Sabisi, knocked him off his feet. He's got to get up quickly now. Monade down, Yusuf Mart complaining, but Edmilson, as you can see there, into Maswanganyi rather with the elbow.
Flush on the face there. It's difficult because you need your hands to propel yourself high. Sometimes the elbow gets in the way.
But in world football this season, they've been particularly strong on those kind of challenges, so no surprise that it will be, well, is it going to be a drop ball? Well, it should be a Pirates free kick. No, drop ball. Zwane. Shabalala. Msibango. There's Mart. Offside. Let's see how offside he was. Shabalala, definitely.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes remain. Orlando Pirates looking to make it a second successive derby win. And they will move themselves above Kaizer Chiefs in the DStv Premiership standings. Maswanganyi out wide from Ndlondlo. Nice ball to launch. Now, can they get another one? In for Pule! Stretches in there, but misses out. That could well have been the nail in the coffin. In the meantime, Shabalala. Shabalala teasing with Hotto, but Hotto's got this. Perfectly done. Goal kick it'll be. Just using his strength and experience.
Yeah, experience coming top. It's the last opportunity. Great ball from Ndlondo. And Lord spotting the far post there from Pule.
Might have been fractionally offside. Yeah, no fun being a Chiefs fan at the moment, and bragging rights almost for Orlando Pirates. Well, not far away now from being able to spend the rest of the weekend celebrating and go to work on Monday and have fun with your Kaizer Chiefs colleagues. It's not over yet. Haven't heard how much time added on there will be. I don't think the referee has told the fourth official yet. They're trying to attract his attention.
There's been quite a few stoppages throughout the game as well.
We should hear now how much time is added on. 5 minutes we're hearing from down on the side of the pitch. So here is Yusuf Mark, the time running out. Finds Christian Saini. Looking to get it onto the left, out wide to Shabalala. Frosler, little ball in for Saini. Header across, looking for the handball. No handball given. Up against Shandu. Challenged by Castillo on Ndlondo. Takes the free kick. Monare. Maswanganyi back to Hotto. It's Chiefs now who must go and get possession, wrestle the ball away from Orlando Pirates, get themselves in with a chance for a potential equaliser. Edmilson looking for options, finds Mordi. The countdown in the stoppage time has begun. Foul on the Mozambican. Now, was this a handball? Well, excuse me, this was the challenge from Maswanganyi on Edmilson.
Wonder what was said there.
It was definitely an Italian, I can tell you that. Mart has the throw in. Now Chiefs, knowing that time is against them, on the attack with Shabalala. With Mordi. Throw in here for Amakosi. Mordi with a bit of a knock that he needs to shrug off. Musimango. Going to run into trouble here. But Zwane takes possession back all the way to Kune. He's got to get this forward into a sweeping roll. Kune. De Klokwe, Edmilson. Is there any energy left there? Edmilson and Zwane getting in each other's way. Lorch. Pule. Here's Zwane now. Shabalala, can he set something up here in the closing stages? Saini's at the back post. The shot from the Congolese is well over the top.
Yeah, a little bit rushed there from Saile. Never really set himself there. Early ball from Shabalala. Try to control it with the left. It's not enough patience, just didn't want to sit down for him, Sile.
Kevin Johnson, as we said earlier, 99 wins in his coaching career over the years. He first started with Ajax Cape Town back in 2001. He's been at this job for more than 2 decades. He's not going to get number 100 today. Chiefs fans dancing, wonder why. Have they seen the scoreline? We have a minute to go. Here's Lorch. Maswanganyi rather, and Pule. Chiefs ball. This will be the last chance now to get it forward. Kune screaming at the ball boys. He wants to get that ball as far forward as he possibly can. Sabisi climbing all over Sali. That's no foul, says the referee. The Pirates just want to keep possession now. See out this game. Buthelezi straight up into the air. Ed Milson heads it back down, and Grondlo clears it away. 10 seconds to go. This surely the last chance now. Mordi gets it across. Siley at the back post. Just didn't time their runs there, and Siley back in again with the left foot. Header away from Ndaya. Frosler's in there. Clearance. Referee looks at his watch. It's all over. Orlando Pirates have won the derby. The Buccaneers will go above Chiefs in the log standings. Jose Rivera with a second derby win. 2 wins, 2 losses now for him. Standen Fredericks, your thoughts?
There's jubilation in the ranks and despair on the side of the black and gold. Kaizer Chiefs played second fiddle for most of the game. You have to say it's a deserved victory for Orlando Pirates. Certainly made the most of it. Kevin Johnson in his first derby couldn't get his troops to get something from this, even a point. Just midfield just never worked out. Combinations, not enough movement and mobility in the final third for Kaizer Chiefs. And for Orlando Pirates, they took that chance in the first half. We're in the driving seat for the rest of the game. A deserved 3 points for the Buccaneers.
Well, it looked to be unraveling for them early on. They had Mahopa booked in the first minute. They had 2 players go off with injury inside 20 minutes, and yet Pirates are the victors. Evidence Mahopa's goal. You can see 1 point ahead of Chiefs, plus 2 games in hand on them. That will be heavy reading, I think, for Kaizer Chiefs faithful. Long way away from Mamelodi Sundowns, of course. 8 wins out of 8. But that is a whole different story that no one's really worried about right now on Derby Day. Miguel Tim, in the end, off with injury, but a big part he played today. That wonderful pass, Stanton, to set up the goal.
Excellent stuff there from Tim, pulling the strings early on, and he provided an all-important pass.
Well, we're going to hear from the man of the match and the coaches, but let's just confirm the final score here at Soccer City. Another derby gone. Pirates the victors by a goal to 0.
A big thank you to our commentary team in English: Mark Leeson, Stanton Fredericks, Kasisutu Babamtetwa, and Reggie Ndlovu Ngesizulu. Final score here at the FNB Stadium: Orlando Pirates 1, Kaizer Chiefs 0 for the very first time since August 2021. Pirates win the Soweto derby in the league, ending a run of 5 defeats in succession. Alongside me, the man that stood out more than anyone else on the pitch here today, that is Patrick Maswanganyi. Congratulations on your performance, congratulations on the win. Coach Rivero, he did say that it was always going to be small margins that determine who wins today. What do you think those margins were?
I think we managed to score our first chance into the game, and we're very compact. It was very difficult for us to play. We didn't play like we used to play. I mean, Kaizer Chiefs is a very good team. I mean, they came out strong, and we also came out strong, but they were a bit more better than us in terms of keeping the position, but we managed to keep our structure and we managed to find one goal and we're happy with the win.
All of this despite losing a number of your teammates to injury. Some might say it's because of the schedule and what it's requiring of you guys physically, but you guys seem to find a way to win. First time this season you're winning back-to-back league matches. Is this the start of the Pirates we saw maybe towards the end of last season?
Yeah, definitely. I think we wanted to start very well. We haven't started very well. As you have seen, we haven't won in terms of coming to 4 games, not winning even a game. And we managed to win a game during the week, and now we're winning a second game against Kaizer Chiefs in a derby, and it's very important for us to keep winning, especially to be consistent in our performance. So we want to win more games.
Share with us quickly before I let you go, Patrick Masangwanyi's experience of his first Soweto derby.
Yeah, it's very amazing. I mean, as you can see, the crowd. I was a bit nervous when we started, but as soon as you get used to the game, you enjoy the game, and it's very fun playing in a stadium like this, and I want to play more games in a stadium full of.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
There he is, Patrick Masangwanyi, the man of the match. His very first Soweto derby coming up with the man.
More relevant, so all the credit for the guys, for the ones who came from the bench to contribute to keep the things in order until the end.
There was an unmistakable sort of desire and hunger from Pirates players today. They were winning the 50-50s. They were harassing Kaizer Chiefs and pressing them high. We haven't maybe seen that so far this season. Do you think that it's a start of a return to what worked for the team towards the end of last season, perhaps?
No, I think you have to look better. We used to dominate also those numbers, those stats in each and every game. But when we lose or when we draw, everything looks bad. We get fixed by the final score and nothing else. But we didn't play in a different way today. It's true that in the second half, we're playing against an excellent team, very physical. They are losing, they have to throw everything, and you have to be at least as good as they are in the duels. And it's nice to see our Ratomos, our Phillips, our Pules, our Lords fighting like you need to fight for this match.
I have to talk to you about the goal scorer today, the man who has won it all for Orlando Pirates, has come in for a bit of stick in recent weeks, Evidence Makgopa.
It's the same. Amazing numbers in each and every game, but we are looking at him when he's scoring. It's normal, he's a striker, but he's been doing an excellent job for the team so far. I'm so happy for him today because sometimes it's not easy for our young boys to deal with all the things that you have to deal when you are playing for a big clubs. And he's getting experience, and this goal is going to help him a lot to go to the future.
Before I let you go, we have to talk as well about a big feature of today's game, which was the injuries suffered to your players. You've spoken about the schedule, the physical demands of it. Is this maybe an indication of just how difficult it has been at Pirates over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, obviously. I think we are doing an excellent job in that sense, physios, fitness coaches, everybody around the players. Because, like I said, it's our 7th game in 22 days. Think about it. And the level that we performed today tells a lot about the way that everybody is working around them, and they are answering in the right way.
Congratulations today.
Thank you so much.
Coach Jose Rivero enjoying a derby victory in the league for the very first time since taking over the reins at Orlando Pirates. And for the Buccaneers, up until the very next derby in the league in March next year, they've got the bragging rights as the kings of Soweto for the next couple of months. Thank you so much to all of you for joining us here at the FNB Stadium. The big headline is that Orlando Pirates, for the first time,